I have 3 surrogate children that I had. The oldest is 16, and the middle is 13. Actually, will be 14 on Monday, and the youngest is 9. Many years ago, a co-worker was having a lot of infertility issues, and I sat and I cried with her. I had 2 children of my own, and I'm like, this isn't fair. You know, I was a mom, relatively easy to become a mom, and I can't imagine someone not being able to be a mom. And somehow I saw a news article about surrogacy, and I didn't really understand it, and I got on my little Mac with dial-up internet modem and just researched surrogacy, and just knew in my heart this was something that I needed to do. I knew I didn't want any more children of my own. I loved being pregnant, and this is a way I could help somebody else become a family. And I knew I wanted to have some relationship with them afterwards, hopefully get a couple pictures and things, but I have been amazingly blessed. I am still very close to all of my surrogate families. I was at my second surrogate's bar mitzvah last year, and we are just still very close, and the relationship is more than I ever thought it would be. I chose to use an agency, which is what I would recommend any new surrogate doing. There is a lot that goes into surrogacy that is behind the scenes that you don't really understand. So an agency will take care of that. So the agency is how we get quote unquote matched with your couple. So they look at what things you're looking for in a pregnancy and a relationship and what the couple's looking for. And they do a great job of giving us prospects to match. We look at a profile that was written by the intended parents. And then your heart just talks to you and you decide which couple you want to work with. You want to help everybody, of course, but you can only do one at a time. Going into it, a lot of people will come up and say, oh, I can't believe you're giving away your baby. And we are not giving away anything. As a surrogate, we are a babysitter. We are the baby's first babysitter. We're so thankful and blessed that the parents trust us with something so important. And we babysit for 9 months, and then when it's time, they go home with their mom and dads. With surrogacy, it can be completely biologically theirs. Sometimes they do have to use an egg donor so that it still is genetically connected to the dad, but not necessarily the mom. It just depends on their infertility issues, what their issues are. I started surrogacy a little later in life, so I was never able to be an egg donor, so that wasn't even an option for me. I always had to carry for someone that it was their egg and their sperm and completely genetically theirs. It is a journey, and it's one step at a time, and sometimes you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, so you really get to know them. And in our situation, we had some failed transfers, so we went through some sad times. In today's world, obviously, you are going to meet with some negativity. I am so lucky. I was surrounded by coworkers and family friends that were very supportive. A lot of them just have questions because they don't understand. And that doesn't necessarily mean that they're against it. They just don't understand. Some people will say, well, I could never do that because I could never give the baby away. Well, okay, we all have things that we can do and we can't do. But, you know, if you're going into it the right way and with the right heart, it will change your life forever in a great way. There is nothing that compares when they see and get to hold their baby for the first time. You just can't even describe it. You can't put it into words. It's total joy. And I still remember my husband and the dad standing over in the corner just crying their eyes out, and us just being so excited and it's just so much joy. Plain and simple, just pure joy.